Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on tearing apart something that I bought on Etsy. So I bought this specifically to rip apart and see what was inside. It might sound a little bit odd, but I'm very curious. I'm just now opening it. I have not opened it yet, but these are Minnie Mouse ears that you would wear at Disney World. So I purposely bought some ears that I did not care for the color of. I did not choose these ears based on them being ugly. I chose them because they were pretty. I also chose them because they were inexpensive and I wouldn't feel so bad tearing up the ears. So here they are, fresh out of the box. They are really pretty. So it's just the mini dot sequined ears, fabric for the ears, and then same for the bow. So let's open the bag. So if these happen to be your ears, they are absolutely beautiful. Again, I did not pick these because I thought that they were cheap or that they were ugly. I bought them because they were very inexpensive and pretty. And wow, so it looks like this person has put a lot of work into these ears. So let's just try them on to see if they're comfortable. They are not bad. They are a little bit longer than the headbands that I make, which is not bad. But that portion of my head is got a little bit of a knot in it, I guess. And so it's hitting right there, which is a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. The headband is extremely flexible, which is good. Yeah, it's really flexible. So I have no idea what is gonna be inside. It feels like foam, which makes them really lightweight. They're very cute. So I can tell that there's a seam on the inside of the headband, which I was not really expecting. If you can see that. So it goes all the way around. So there's a seam that goes all the way around. And I don't know how they did that. So first of all, the bow is just glued on. So we're just going to pull that off. It comes off really easily, but that does not mean that it's bad. It just means that over time it could probably really just fall off, or you can just glue it back on. So I might have to actually cut this because it's super glued on the back. So the way that you make a bow is you cut a long wide strip, fold it over, and then fold it over again, and then gather it in the middle, and then put this piece to squeeze it down, and that's what they have done. So I'm going to cut this piece off because I can't get to it. I'm gonna have to cut it from the front because the back is glued. So I'm gonna just let these little pieces fall into my box. It kind of feels really bad doing this, but I just wanted to see what it was made of. Okay, so it looks like she has wound, I'm assuming it was a she, I don't know. She's wound it before she glued it with a little bit of thread, which is very smart. Okay, so it is, oh wow, I am shocked. The bow is not sewn. The bow is not glued. The bow was just... The bow was just folded over, and that was it. So let me cut this piece off and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so it was not fastened anyway. It was just cut and not glued or anything. The only thing that was holding it together was this piece of string before they glued this piece on. So they made the bow, tied it down, and then they put this piece on and glued it to the top. Okay, so I actually have this same material, but I don't have this color. So now let's see. I'm really, really anxious to find out what is inside. It feels like foam. Not like thick foam. It's really lightweight. These are really lightweight, but okay, so I guess and I can't tell how in the world this is finished, because it looks like it's like that heat press thing. Let me just see if I can rip them off. Fingers get stuck in the scissors. That's what happens when you have fat fingers. Okay, so that ripped off pretty good. Okay, so as I suspected, it is foam. But let's just cut into the ear. Okay, so yeah, it really is just foam. Oh, okay, so this kind of reminds me of that heat and seal press stuff that you can get, and it just seems like it was pressed and then cut around. I really don't know how they did this. There's no sewing involved at all. None. The piece of foam is right here. So it is very lightweight. I'm assuming that the other ear is the same. I just can't figure out. Oh, wait. I wonder if they bought the headband pre-made, because there is nothing on here. Wait, there's that looking, it looks like that heat and seal press on the end. I don't know if, does that look like, you can't see it. It won't focus, but it looks like that heat and seal stuff. And this ear, okay. Yeah, so this is just a headband, regular headband. It's nothing fancy. I wonder how many times I can flex it before it'll break. I might try that in a minute. Okay, so I really just don't know. I don't have any idea how this was done. It's just strange to me. It's so strange. So the ears, okay, so I'm just really not sure. Let's just try and see if we can break the headband. It's not breaking, and it's keeping its shape. Okay, I want to know what kind of headband this is, so I'm going to cut it open. Let me get my seam ripper. Okay. Oh, wow. That came apart really easy. That's Melvin. Hey, Melvin. Okay. I have no idea what kind of headband this is, but it is extremely lightweight. The sides of it are really sharp. I don't think you're going to be able to tell, but it's really sharp. Can't see it. Yeah, it's, well, I'm kind of surprised. It looks like this might have been a pre-made headband, and I'm still not really sure how they did the ears, because the foam was like stuck to the inside because it ripped a little bit. It was stuck to the inside, so I don't really know. I don't see any sewing done on these ears at all, and it just comes apart like that. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I did not expect it to feel this way. It definitely is worth the price. I feel like that the amount that I paid for it is absolutely the amount of work that went into it, because this was not sewn. It came off the headband really easily. I feel like that after a few wears that you would be having to glue it back on. The headband is really sharp. It kind of digs in the back of my head. I mean, yeah, it is good for something that you wear on your head for hours and hours to be lightweight, but it just doesn't feel it feels cheap lightweight and not what I expected. The headband, it's really, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of cheap. Yeah, I'm really not sure. And it's just coming apart really, really easy. So, yeah, that was what was inside my Etsy purchase. I probably will never buy anything off Etsy just to tear it up again. So this was a one-time thing, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. I really am going to try to find out now what could have possibly have been made to use, what could have been used to make this, do this, like, it seems like it's melted, but it's not plastic, so I don't know how it did that. But I'm going to try and see if I can find something out about that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. So I hope that you liked me cutting up something that I bought on Etsy. I mean, if you have bought something just to cut it up, please share your comments and thoughts below. And if you have any other ideas for anything that you would like me to do, please leave your comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.